Happy update, everyone. Welcome back. I know it is Thursday and I'm filming on a Thursday. However, yesterday my lag was really bad with the update and I had some things come up, so I wasn't able to film like I wanted, but we're back today. So there has been some new quests added, there's some new items added, and there's a bazaar. Now this bazaar I am actually very excited for because there's actually something I'm going to be buying. Two somethings, but we'll get to that later. First, I think we're going to start out with our quests and then check out what's new and go from there. Okay, cutscene. Oh, I'm already seeing a ton of quests to do. Why don't we start with McHorse? Still can't take this thing seriously. Equestrian Festival. Did you hear about the chaos? There are pigs running amok, making a mess. Will you help me set things right and make sure everyone is okay? So this looks like it is the quest for Sabine, so this is not the one I'm gonna do. I want to check out the news stuff. Hey, would you be interested in helping out the 𝑨𝒍𝒍 for the Equestrian Festival edition? Yes, I would. A good journalist always looks out for news, but only truly great ones know where to find them. You have a bit of a reputation here. Everyone knows you. Everyone trusts you. I'm sure you can provide the 𝑨𝒍𝒍 with a fantastic scoop on the Equestrian Festival. So why don't you go around and interview everyone or anything interesting you can find and get the article written up and printed. Of course, I'll reward you for your efforts. This is bound to up the reader count. That was pretty short, but I'm going to do this daily. Let's get today's article for the Gazette started. I began writing today's issue. I'm sure there are many interesting people around 𝑨𝒍𝒍. Please go and interview someone for today's Gazette. All right, let's go see what my options are. I see sparkles. Aha! Hey there, champ. How's it going? An interview? Sure. What would you like to ask? What do you like about the festival? With so many new faces, it's a great place for gossip. Okay. That's true. Lots of gossip, especially with a big event like this. Word travels fast. Back already? I knew I could count on you. Good work. This will finish up today's issue beautifully. I'll go get it printed. Okay, that is our first one done. That was really short, but hey, I'm glad that they brought back the 𝑨𝒍𝒍. It was one thing that they mentioned forever ago, and then we got nowhere with it. All right, next, I think we have some races. Now, I have not touched any of these races. This is kind of hard to see. Okay, Shining Stars Legacy Race. Come check this out. So a really long time ago, 𝑨𝒍𝒍 hosted a race for the fastest horse on the island. It used to be a really big thing with riders like Lisa Peterson even participating once. That's referencing the Starshine Legacy. But then it almost faded from existence. I still remember watching riders idolize, but I can only recall as if it was an old bloom effect of a dream. Till now, for nostalgia's sake, I brought back the Shining Stars Legacy race back to 𝑨𝒍𝒍. Are you ready to give it a go? 350 horse XP. Yes, I will not be claiming this on Rocket. Rocket is max level. Oh, the old music. I remember this. Oh, the lag. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure how many laps this race is. Well, this makes lap number 3. It's been forever since I actually played the Starshine Legacy games, so I'm not completely familiar with this race. I do know that that's what inspired it. Okay, so it's just a 3-lap race. It's kind of like the Baroness Racetrack where you went around twice. All right. The Equestrian Festival Elite Cross Country Race. How are you enjoying the Equestrian Festival? Seems like you're having fun, and I think you're ready for my next challenge. Yes. Unfortunately, I cannot accept that group invite. Now, this is, I'm pretty sure, one of the original races that was here last year. They just took a while to bring it back. I still don't know what that cutscene is about. Happens every time I pass through the gate. Yeah, so this is definitely a returning race, though it's been around the previous years. Sorry for the aggressive keyboard clicking. I normally hit that jump. Oh, Aria missed what spotted. I love spotting my club owner. It's always so much fun. Alright, Janika's springtime show jumping race is last. And obviously, like I said, I'm not claiming this because Rocket is level 15. So I'll switch to another horse and come get this later. It's Aria. Spring air make you want to jump with joy. It does. Well, do I have a treat for you then? I've set up show jumping courses in the arena. Why don't you give it a go? Now this looks new. Okay, I love this green butterfly inspired jump. Can we just have the ability to have jumps, please? Just give me my own arena. Oh, sorry, Rocket. Little guy's having to make some big steppies. Oh. I like that race. That race is fun. Alright, I think that concludes just about everything at Jorvik Stables, besides the horses with Mech Horse. So we're going to head over to Moorland and check out the new outfit that was released, and then we're also going to check out the bazaar. Because for once, I'm buying horses, guys. Clothing time. Let's see this new outfit. So the outfit is called the Capital Class outfit. It is a kind of a multi-discipline, I kind of feel like. We've got a dressage saddle and dressage saddle pad. That's kind of like a, I want to say a mocha color. Got some open front boots. We have a bitless bridle. I like these boots. They remind me a lot of a pair of boots that I have from Ariat. The top and the pants. I don't really think there's going to be anything from that I'm personally going to buy. It's not really the aesthetic that I typically wear. I would like to note, I did end up doing this yesterday off camera, but Loretta and Ginny are back to give you the outfit challenge where they'll give you a theme that you have to follow and you can switch your outfit to match their theme. Now for the fun part. The bazaar. So I have been waiting. And when I say I have been waiting, I mean I have been waiting for these horses to go on sale so I can buy some of them. Now, I'm going to sell myself out here a little bit, and you're going to notice a pattern. So, for the Tricaners, I am aware that this is an older generation. That aside, I was obsessed with these guys when they came out, and I have all of them, except for one. This horse has to be one of my favorite coats in the game because 𝑨𝒍𝒍 does not do this kind of minimal splash. If there was a coat like this in game, this is what I'm really hoping 𝑨𝒍𝒍 will give us, is if there was a coat like this in game that was a Bay Tobiano, this is what Aspen would look like. I have shown you guys my art before. I'll probably poke him up here just for some comparison, but like the very minimal splash markings, that is how he looks. And I want 𝑨𝒍𝒍 to do more coats like this. But what makes this coat so special is when I first started RRP, there was an account that I followed for a while. They were a big content creator for 𝑨𝒍𝒍. They were an ambassador at one point, but they had an RRP horse named Johnny Cash, and he was a Tricaner, obviously based off of this coat. Over the years, she did change his coat to be a little more unique from the original game design, but this was Johnny Cash. And I'm still obsessed with this coat to this day. I will put some of her artwork up on the side for what Johnny Cash looked like when she drew him. Her art was spectacular. I still think it is. Unfortunately, she's no longer part of the community. And you cannot find her account anymore. It has been privated unless you follow her. And I haven't ever unfollowed her, because this is also the person that I got Geralt, my other iconic RRP horse, from. So we're going to get this Ponene. And in honor of Johnny Cash, that was owned by Selena Longberg, we're going to get Cash. And of course, he is inspired by Johnny Cash. And because he's on sale, I am perfectly fine with getting him. You personalize them by, yes. I wonder how the pet animation looks for these guys. Oh yeah, no, they don't. I want 𝑨𝒍𝒍 to update these guys. I feel like updating the Tricaners would be very, very popular. If you guys saw my buying the Self Francais video, you will know that I have all of these. I eventually bought them all. The only ones that I do not have is I do not have this one. It is not one of my more favorite coats. It's the Halloween one. And I do not have this one either. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Probably will not buy it. Now, the Hanoverians. The Hanoverians also, if you saw my video for when I bought those, I adore them. I have all of them. Except for two. Now, I have been waiting and waiting for these guys to go on sale because the one I really want is this Seal Bay. Seal Bays have a very special place in my heart. They always will. But I want to get this one, and because it is on sale, we're gonna get it. Now, I do not know. Can I? Okay, if you know this reference, then clearly you've seen some war movies. If you don't, oh well, it's fine. You don't really need to. We're gonna name this one Red Baron because I think he's very pretty and very striking with the red undertones for the Seal Bay. Get horse. Oh, the button changed. I did not notice that. that the button now says get horse. Personalize and get instead of buy horse. Huh. Interesting. Now the duchies. The Dutch Warmbloods are not one of my hardcore favorites in this game. I say that as I sell out the fact that I own them all. Once again, except for one. For whatever reason, I do not own the Black Duchy. I really don't use my duchy all that often. They just really aren't one of my go-to breeds for most things. And there's part of me that wants to complete the collection, but I think I'm going to wait on this one. But we have purchased two new ponies that have joined the stable. And honestly, that's really it. There's some new... Oh, I see a quest. I was wrong. There's a quest. Let's go find out what this quest is. All right. Julie is back again, celebrating championships. Have you participated in any of our championships around Jorvik yet? There are elite challenges for all riders who wish to compete against each other. Check the championship board for individual start times. Once you've signed up, make sure not to leave the start area before the race has begun. When you have participated in any of the championships, return to me. Aria's back. So you can accept the quest and get 300 horse XP for doing the championships. Now, I myself have been working hard to get my champ ranks. I am headed for, I want to say, ribbon number 4 or 5. I think I have 4. As you can see from my inventory, there's a ton of ribbons hanging out in here because I've been working on my champ ranks. That is all for today. There's not a whole lot besides bringing back the teleports to get yourself to the champ much faster. And a new outfit. And of course, horses on discount. I would like to note, because of the Equestrian Festival, the 2 unique coats for the Hanoverian and the unique coat for the coats for the Dutch Warmblood are not available on discount. You do have to pay normal price. However, I do believe, due to the fact that they came back for the new year, they are discounted from what their normal price would be, but they are normally discounted the year after they release. So for example, this one came out this year. You guys saw me buy that in my last video. This Frisian Sport is the same price as all Frisian Sport horses. However, next year when it returns, it will be discounted like this Dutch Warmblood is and all the other horses here. I will see you guys next week for next week's update. And until then, bye guys.